going live. View your streams. I'm going to talk to my friends for a little bit. View your streams. I'm going to talk to my friends for a little bit. You guys are more than welcome to be in this.
Are you pointing there?
I'm pointing there. I'm showing the mountains.
Oh.
Alright, we're live. I'm going to wait till the feed comes on. To the folks of YouTube.
Hi.
We're on Starlink.
I would recommend standing right next to the stairs.
Altia Plays, safe travels. Greeting from Chicago. Hello, Altia Plays. Thank you. Yay, you're closer. We are crossing into Las Cruces, New Mexico. Dune Portugatoto. Hank Snow outdoors. James, hope you're doing well. Dune, tell me how to pronounce your 1:15 in the morning in Switzerland, watching as I get ready for bed. Hi gang, says random YouTube. Man, that's dedication. You should go to bed. Folks, this is Las Cruces, New Mexico. Someone earlier commented that they were from here and recommended some good food. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm talking to you guys from the second deck of the Van Hool TDX25E. This is the best seat in the house. This is the seat that my kids have been hogging the entire trip. Sorry. I can't blame them. And I'm sitting next to my beautiful bride. She's beautiful.
Can you put your backpack
Oh my lord.
That's the family. Thanks.
Oh. So we are getting close to New Mexico, or El Paso, Texas. And I have had many people tell me to avoid the charging station in El Paso. So I am going to avoid the charging station tonight. We'll probably approach it tomorrow morning. Several people have said that it's really, really difficult to charge in the evenings because of the restaurant near the wall. So we might wait till early morning to get this thing charged and then head out. William Stam, love the videos on the vlog channel. Hope to see more. Keep it up. I will definitely be making a vlog of this whole trip. The wife or the scenery? LOL. That's what Linda's asking. I think my wife's more beautiful than the scenery. The scenery is pretty beautiful. Beautiful family, Jane. Thank you, Vincent H. Price. Albuquerque, 25 north. Yeah, we're not anywhere close to Albuquerque, but Albuquerque is north of us. Oh, there's a cemetery. Wow, their cemetery is very different than ours.
I'm pedaling so the bus can move.
Oh, you're pedaling the bus?
Yeah.
Well, keep pedaling. They should put pedals on these things, you know? So when you run low on energy, you can sit there and pedal. The passengers pedal. That's a great idea. Passengers can help generate energy by pedaling a pedal that will help energize the bus. Okay, so I'm going to keep this live stream short since I did a pretty long live stream earlier this morning on the road. Who's driving the coach? Kyle Life. Oh, oops. I think I should. No, I'm playing. Dennis is driving the coach. Dennis is driving the coach, and I'm enjoying the overhead scenery on the second floor. We went through a dust storm, and then we went through a rainstorm.
What? I missed
The rainstorm kind of took out the dust storm, which was really weird. We're more of a monsoon. Michael Zuzunega. Hey, Michael, I'm not going to be at that Walmart. We're going to be at that La Quinta right next to the Walmart. So if you want to stop by and say hi, I think we're going to go to La Quinta. I don't know if we'll be at that Walmart because everybody's telling me to avoid it like the plague this time of day. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go check it out. I bet you loving relaxing on top deck. Yes, it is nice. It is pretty nice being on the top deck. This is definitely a pretty cool place to sit. Pretty neat. Here, guys, I love doing this, sticking my face all the way against the glass, kind of looking down a little. I just think it's pretty when you the bus. Will there be more double-decker order for your company? I don't know if we'll order one. Maybe sometime in the future. We just ordered a lot of new coaches, some tourists, some CI, some print. Huh? Oh, my wife's offering to hold it. Okay. Thank you, honey.
That way I'm not in the shot.
Oh. My wife doesn't like to be on camera. Can you talk more about the passenger comfort of the bus? Not too much. Well, the passenger is very comfortable. I love the seats. The seats are very, very comfortable. The top deck is definitely the place to be. I guess maybe I'll give you guys a tour of the bus. Here, I'll walk around. So as you can see, the top deck spans all the way across the length of the bus. And we'll just give you guys a walk back. I hope the internet doesn't get choppy. There's a second stairway. This is a midship of the bus. You walk down, and at this point, after the stairway going down, at this point, that's where the bottom deck ends. And everything under us becomes battery, luggage space, and engine compartment. So all right here, we're walking over the engine compartment and the battery and all that. And window. This is a really nice view from the top deck. The seats are very comfortable. Not a lot of luggage racks, but there's really cool fan controls and stuff like you would see on coaches. You can stop request. I probably just sent a message down to Dennis's dash saying someone wants to stop. So this is a stairwell from the midship, and then on the front of the coach is another stairwell. Right here, and this stairwell leads right down by the driver, so we can go down. A schedule to do all the coaches in motion. And here's Dennis driving the coach. And there's Tracy. I gotta say, Tracy has been our navigator trip. She did all the work in finding the hotels, the recharge points, and she does such a good job of it because we always manage to be so close to the recharge points where we don't have to travel too far. And so Tracy, thank you for putting in all that effort.
My pleasure. And
she has done it in some pretty extreme conditions too. So there were times we felt like we were in a old boat. We were all in this little space sweating our butts off because the AC stopped working. But Tracy kept chugging, and she kept finding us new. And I can't tell you how many times we've had to change our plans after Tracy's booked the hotels, called them to set the reservations, found the charging station next to the hotel, and all of a sudden either Dennis or I will say, Tracy, we're changing, and we don't even know where we're changing. So Tracy's not only hotel figuring out going what most feasible spot is based on our range. So thanks for being so flexible.
it hasn't been boring.
If you guys ever need to hire a navigator, I think, I mean, that's you need to add that to your resume. I'm giving you the folks a tour of the coach. So we just came down the front steps. Tell Dennis I would definitely ride anywhere with him. Oh, okay. You know what? Dennis might start a YouTube channel of his own one day. They just moved into an RV, and eventually at some point he's gonna retire and go gallivanting across the country in his RV with Tracy, and I keep pushing him to start his channel, but he's too chicken to do it. But there's enough people on here that know you already, Dennis. You don't have to start from zero anymore like I did. Would you guys watch Dennis's cross-country RV channel if he started one? From an ex-motor coach driver to RV, someone who knows the land, someone with an awesome navigator as well. I mean, I think it's gonna be just a flawless team. You guys comment down in the comments, and I'll let Dennis know how many people will actually watch his channel if he works up the guts to start one. Kyle's Live says, would you ask Dennis how he likes driving the coach? Dennis, can you comment on that?
Yeah, it's a nice coach. It's real comfortable to drive. It responds well. The braking is good. The acceleration is very good. Handle, I don't have the coach handles at all. I like the feels and drives.
Do you find it top heavy?
No, not in fact. I don't know, it's probably been half an hour ago. We just went through a windstorm, rainstorm, and it actually woke James up. He was sleeping. But anyways, it was pretty nasty, and I didn't feel top heavy at all. Of course, we got 22,000 pounds of batteries down here holding us down, but it was pretty stable. I was surprised.
So there you have it, folks. From a guy that has many more miles than I do behind the wheel of a coach. Dennis was driving a coach long before I was, so definitely take that as a solid review. Tracy, as a passenger, how do you feel about this coach? Is this a comfortable coach for passengers, goods and bads?
Yeah, I think it is. I like that it's got the little workstation set up back here. That's not common in a regular motor coach at all. But being able to navigate is right there. Easy for this. Then when we need a break, we just go upstairs and we got this beautiful panoramic view of incredible scenery along this trip. So yeah, I liked it. It's nice and comfy.
So yeah, there you go. For the person that asks what we think of the passenger side. Oh, Bobo asked that question. So I hope that answered your question. And okay, so people are coming in. William Stam, absolutely yes, I would watch it. The Cable Company says yes, I would watch it. Hank Snow Outdoor says yes, I would watch it. Nate the Great Vlog says yes. Lilouan Burgess from Belize says yes. AZ, my favorite YouTube feed is almost exclusively RV related travel videos. Definitely would watch. Jerry Seggers, I'd love to watch Dennis, or I'd watch Dennis's channel. Barry White says, oh yes. Jeffrey 2087 says, weather in Vancouver, BC, high and hot. So yeah, Dennis, you're getting a lot of yeses. So when Dennis starts his channel, I will definitely mention it so that you guys know where to go and like and subscribe. Let's get Dennis up to instantly 1,000 subscribers. That's a good kick in the butt to start this. So let's keep going on the tour. Here's the front of the bus. This is what Tracy was talking about. These tables are absolutely awesome. I feel experience is far better teacher than anything that can be taught. Absolutely. And I've learned a lot from Dennis. I keep telling Dennis, I've learned more from him than I got out of my MBA in college, as far as life experience, wisdom, how to do stuff. So Dennis has been such a great mentor to have since we met working at Peoria Charter, what, 10 years ago? 12 years ago. Man, time's flying by. Yuri on YouTube says, for sure, Dennis the RV Menace. Oh, you should name it that. Dennis the RV Menace. That is... There you go. That's the name for your channel. Who said that? Yuri on YouTube. Great name. Dennis is laughing as well. Are under here because the lower deck is actually used. Uh-oh. We lost connection. Starlink. We done lost the connection. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, guys. Starlink's little for the workstation. I love these little platforms with the railing. You can keep stuff on there. Now this is where the front wheel wells are. Because this is a double-decker coach, the the bottom deck actually is where the luggage deck would usually be. So the wheels got to go somewhere. And if we keep moving back, this is the restroom. We put some ice in, I don't know why. Oh, we emptied the cooler in there. But this is the restroom. It's got a little window there, a nice little mirror. The restroom smells like Starburst, my daughter says. We got a little closet here. Once you push out these things, there's a that's the ring that would use. Okay. To shut this, you just push that in, and you push that in. Oops. And then hold this for me. We have another door. This is like a little pantry. We have toilet paper, all kinds of supplies, so a rug mat thing, some. Oh yeah, we're keeping some snacks. There's some pretzel bars in here.
Someone said, Bobo said that restroom is bougie.
The restroom is bougie. Yeah, it's definitely a nice restroom. So. Yeah, that's the tour of the coach. Thanks, Leah. Appreciate it. That's my daughter, Leah, behind me.
Hi.
I've noticed that a average person can't fully stand up without touching the roof on both decks of the coach. Can you please elaborate? Yes, that's very true. I mean, look, my head is definitely, so I'm bending my knees slightly. The upper level is a little worse. I have to bend slightly more, but you can just barely walk double decker.
Lost connection.
Uh-oh. Thank you. Come on, Starlink. Why are you being like that? Okay, are we back? I keep losing. Yeah. So yes, it is a little bit lower. What's the decibel level in there? Very quiet in here, unless I'm talking to the camera. Then it gets really loud because my voice is really loud. But yes, it is definitely a very quiet coach. I don't know what the diesel version sounds like. Video locked up in mid answer. How tall are you, James? I am 6 foot. I'm 6 feet tall. So if you're taller than 6 feet, you're gonna have problems. I'm a tall guy. James, fond of the snacks that'll last. We'll see. We'll see. I'm 6 feet tall, and my hair is rubbing the ceiling as I walk. So let's go up the rear steps. So as you can see, this is where the coach ends on the bottom level. Everything behind there is storage, battery, and engine in the very back. And we'll walk up here. And we're now, as you can see, there's a lot of space left. Moving back from the top. I'm on the deck. I can't stand as easily. I'm bending my knees now. Here, can you hold this, Leah? Walk back a little bit. Back up just a little bit and stop. So I'm bending my knees, or I'm bending my neck. I can there's definitely a lot less headroom up here than down there. So here I am standing straight up. As you can see, I'm having to angle down. And I'm 6 foot tall. Yeah, so I've noticed it would have been nice if it had a height of 13.6 and a counter header. Yes, it would have been, but then it would be a little harder to get across some bridges. I think they were trying to keep it It shut off? Nope, oh, we're good.
No, like that.
Okay, we're back again. Yeah, having a little bit of trouble with Starlink. I'm gonna get to the front of the bus. Let's get to the front of the bus. Okay, back to the nice view. Okay, so a couple things I just want to say. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Danny Landry. Danny Landry is one of the head technicians at ABC, and him and his staff, along with everyone else at ABC, has been watching us like mission control. They've been monitoring us. They've been calling us when they see there's problems. Yeah, he's the manager of technical services, ABC company. So let's see.
We're coming into Texas.
We're coming into Texas, guys. I'm gonna keep you guys with me as we come into Texas. So Danny Landry has been up for all. He's been just calling me late at night, early in the morning. Anytime I need him, he's been there. And so he showed me a picture of his living room. He had my telemetrics and all the coach details on his big screen in his living room. Here we go, guys. You're now leaving New Mexico, land of enchantment. And now here we go. We're crossing into Texas.
There's Texas.
Woo-wee, we in Texas.
Yeah, we're in Texas.
Oh, and look what's the first thing we see in Texas. Oh,
This is so
uh-oh.
cool.
People are changing lanes like crazy. Oh, there's a truck that slowed down. This truck's gonna cause an accident.
Oh, it's a water park.
Wet and Wild. Oh yeah, someone was telling me about a Wet and Wild in Tucson. It's a water park.
And there's like a mini
Yeah, that's a
volcano with a water slide.
nice day to be at a Wet and Wild. And here's a sign that says, "Welcome to Texas. Drive friendly the Texas way."
Thank you for greeting us.
Yeah, isn't that so polite of Texas?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Texas?
I think the first thing I saw was amazing. That was a great idea to put that there, because when you first get in Texas, oh my god.
Okay, Kyle's Life says that's what I thought. So, yeah, I really want to say thank you to Danny Landry and also James Mora. James Mora is another technician. I think he's a technical engineer. That's his title. If I'm messing up their titles, I'm really sorry. But James Mora has also been Johnny on the spot. And congratulations to James Mora at ABC. Today he passed his final exam, and for college, for the school he's going to. And this is his last test that he will ever have to take for a while. And so he's been studying and prepping for the exam the whole time that I've been calling him and texting him about problems, and he has been on the phone with me diagnosing my problems, and I had no idea he was taking a big exam today, his last one. And so all throughout this, he's just been non-stop supportive. So James, I thank you. It's just, you guys have just been absolutely wonderful to work with. I just feel very catered to. A part of me feels kind of bad. I don't like being catered to. I'm not the type of guy that I like to be self-sufficient. It makes me feel bad when people have to bend over backwards to help me. But that's not the point. The point is they have been nothing but supportive to us in this adventure and helping me operate an EV vehicle.
Your sunflowers.
Yeah. So another thing I want to touch on, in yesterday's vlog, I said there was a tech that told me that electric coaches, ABC Van Hool electric coaches, does not have cruise control. Well, that was wrong. James Mora did comment on that, that all the EV Van Hools absolutely has cruise control. This one we're driving is actually the very first double-decker TDX 25E, the first double-decker they made into an all-electric bus. Ooh, gets tight up here. And here's the traffic. Yeah, someone was telling me, watch out for traffic as you enter Texas. It gets really bad, and there's a lot of construction. Oh, and we're at a stop.
Oh, that was.
So just to finish my thoughts, EV Van Hools absolutely have cruise control. This one doesn't, because it's the very first TDX 25E that they built, and the programming in the bus is programmed for one of those newer smart wheels. Well, the steering wheel of this coach is the older style Van Hool steering wheel. It's not a smart wheel. It doesn't have all the smart buttons on it. So because of that, the system thinks that the smart wheel's there. Well, the smart wheel's not there, and something's missing there. There's a missing communication, and that's why the cruise control doesn't work. And they're planning on adding it on here eventually, but there is a misconception. So Van Hool's absolutely do have cruise control, the electric versions. Just that this one's a prototype. This one was the first one. So what a perfect choice to have choose this bus to go cross country, right? So yeah, I'm kind of honored to be in the very first TDX 25E to be made into an electric double-decker bus. So take that into account. It was not correct. Let's see. I'm going to answer some more comments. We're going to call it a night. We're 18 miles from El Paso. I thought we'd be there really quick, but it doesn't seem like it because now we're sitting still in traffic. Let's see. I lost my Lockchat has moved. There we go. It's interesting. Kyle's life. Lester Lee says traffic coming soon, James. Yes, thanks, Lester Lee. I'm finding out. Jeffrey 2087. The double decker that Coast Mountain owns has a sign on the stairs for upper saloon. Has a max height of 5. It's 5.6. Okay, good to know. So yeah, that's why I have to bend over. James Williams says, James, I own an EV. How many miles a full charge gets on the bus? Missed any answers you may have given. This bus gets 250 miles on a full charge. I should say this bus easily gets 250 miles on a full charge if you're not in traffic. Mr. Hawk says, what's up, Motor Coach World? What's up, Mr. Hawk? Nate the Great says, nice. Barrow White says, congratulations, you got to Texas. Yes, sir. I need a big steak. Before I leave Texas, I have to eat a big Texas steak, and I will take you guys along for that. So there's going to be a vlog at the end of this trip. You're just seeing me talking, and I'm trying to show you as much visuals as possible, but I am going to make a vlog for the entire trip, all condensed down into probably 2 15-minute episodes. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be probably a week or two after I finish this trip, because that's a lot of footage to go through, and that's a lot of editing. So stay tuned for the vlog. Dijon, is it hot? It is hot. I think it was 109 outside last I checked. Kyle's Life. I didn't know they made a smart steering wheel. Almost everything is made to be smart nowadays. I just find that interesting. So a smart wheel is a wheel that has all the buttons that you can control the cruise control. Really, every car has a smart wheel. They're just starting to add the same amenities that a steering wheel of a modern day sedan has on a coach bus.
There's somebody hiking.
Oh wow, look at that. That guy's hiking across the desert in a big green hoodie and shorts. Welcome to Texas.
That is really annoying. That's all wrong.
There's some tight fitting, wow, look guys. How tight this is. This is some tight.
No, why did you just...
What is the range of passengers? I don't know. I think Van Hool said the 250 is with like full weight and everything. We're only 6 plus, so we could probably get more. Keep in mind, I've never driven this thing down to 0 before. So, you know, when you guys hear that, oh, he's charging again, man, you guys don't stay on the road long before you need a charge. It's not that we need a charge, the battery's dead, 0. It's that we might be at like 30% or 50%, but there's not enough charging stations around, so we have to charge before we move on. So it's not the battery draining that causes us to charge, it's the fact that there's just very few charging stations along the way, and they're very unpredictable and always work. So we never let it drain before, so I really don't know. If Van Hool lets me drive one of these around in a closed track until it dies, I'd love to try that out. Drive for hours, you know, let it die and see what happens and how long and set a timer. That would be a fun thing, right? Hey,
With the way we've been snacking, soon we'll find out what it feels like with the full load.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, how dare you?
We've been shoving our faces.
How dare you?
Kyle's Life, what's that display on top of the windshield? This display shows the time, which is currently inaccurate, and it shows the bathroom is vacant. When someone's in the bathroom or washroom or lavatory or wash closet, however you want to call it, this will light up. And when the doors open, this watch your step thing will light up. And then there's a really nice, this fancy TDX. I think that's a TDX. Yeah.
What's up?
That's a Prevost H345 coming down, and that's from Park and Ride, New Mexico Park and Ride. Yeah. And that is a Sabara's Porter Potty, and you can reach Sabara's Porter Potty by calling 915-544-9022. Remember, if you need a poop, Sabara is the place to call. Poop on the move. Bobby. Pronounce the poop tank. All my exes live in Texas. Well, I might meet some of your exes then if you tell them to come check us out. Meet and greet at La Quinta? Sure, I mean, if you want to come out and say hi, I'll be there. What's next? A trip on a hydrogen bus? If someone invites me, I'll drive it. I mean, I have yet to turn down driving a bus trip yet. That's Van Hool's TX logo. Okay, all right, great. So that's what TX. There you go. Tell the ride. Life, do you know if the ABC bus company would build hydrogen fuel cell? That's a question for a Van Hool, and I don't doubt that when that technology becomes available, they will build one, and maybe they'll let me drive it across country again. I don't see electric buses in the long haul, especially if we don't have charging network. Yeah, Mr. Hogg, it's really kind of hard right now. The infrastructure is horrible. It's sad because it's such a great bus. It's such a comfortable ride. That's what's sad. It's not the bus that's holding it. Yeah, the range could be a little longer, but it's the lack of charging stations, the lack of reliable charging stations. But I gotta say, today when we charged at Lordsburg, New Mexico, it was literally in the middle of nowhere. That was the best charging experience ever. We pulled in, it was a nice open lot, there was no cars there. We backed in, plugged it in, it charged perfectly. Did quit on us midway because it timed out. I guess these things time out, it doesn't go to a full charge. But then, you know, I think it was at 80% when it timed out, and then we plugged it in and waited till 95, I think. 93, okay. So today, yeah, but New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, I doubt we'll have that at that Walmart right now. We could go check it out and, you know, cause some fights. It'd be good for the ratings, get more views. Bobo, we have to hear the bus horn eventually. All right, I will, I don't know if we want to hit the horn right now. But yeah, maybe watch the vlog, you'll hear the horn. Funny, James, bathroom, good joke. Thanks. When will you get here at ABC by me in Orlando? That's a good question, Hank Snow. We don't know. We were supposed to be close to there by now, but we're still we're just entering Texas. So obviously when you're operating an EV vehicle with the current infrastructure, it's hard to make any kind of plans. If you can't change, I think it's time to rent a generator. If you can't change, yeah, trust me, there's been many times where I've thought about just buying a giant generator. When Bertha Benz did the first car trip, there were no gas stations before that day, and she invented brake liners on the same trip. Interesting.
No.
How many days behind schedule are you guys? Well, we've waited for 5. Well, look at the cars. These cars are tired of the traffic jam, and they're just literally going off-roading into the ditch.
Wow.
That black car's a little hesitant. That black car's like, I don't know if I'm gonna try that. That's a good way to get a flat. If I was in my Tacoma right now, I'd totally be doing that. So yeah, traffic is just really, really backed up. Man.
Your guys' names are really cool. Like names that I haven't heard before. I usually
Oh, Vera's commenting on all your names. She finds her unique, all your YouTube usernames. Telluride, do you think Van Hool will bring their new T-Series to US? I don't know. I do like the T-Series. It'd be nice. It would be great if it was a plug-in hybrid with small diesel engine generator when batteries. Yeah. Life not change. I understand what you meant. Nate the Great Vlog, life is a highway. I agree, Nate. Life is a highway. Life is a highway on an electric bus. You never
ride it all night long.
Yeah.
It's a song.
It's a song?
Yeah.
Right, I'm modifying it. Life is a highway on an electric bus. You never know when you're gonna go or stop. And you can't rely on anything to keep you charged. You just gotta find your own ways, right? Mr. Hawk, I'll be riding all day long. Just tuned in and went back. Wow, bus is quiet. I'm gonna shut up real quick, guys. Just listen. We're in the middle of a traffic jam. What it sounds like on board. It's pretty quiet. Not anymore. I don't understand why that was funny. That was not even funny.
Jesus.
That's not even... Why are you guys laughing? Yeah, the bus is very quiet. So, okay. Do you think a diesel hybrid coach would be beneficial to coach operators? It'd be the best of both worlds, I think. Richard Adamiak. Sorry if I'm Richard Adamiak. Bobo, it's probably super nice not having the engine noise vibrate. Yeah. It is definitely, it's weird too, like when you hit the gas you hear no rumbling, no anything, it just goes. Richard Littler, always good to see you, sir. Hi James, enjoying your trip. That's good to see you here. Norman McDonald, good to see you on the move again. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. I've done 2 live streams, one road trip, a road POV, and one talk. Oh, Richard Adamiak, great job on the last name, thank you. And we're going to end up in El Paso tonight. Tomorrow morning, when we take the bus to go charge, I may turn on the live stream. Unless it's super early, no one's going to watch, I think. Unless in the European, my European viewers, might be good for them. But I was hoping to turn this on later when we got to the charging stations just to show you guys the chaos. But it doesn't look like we're even going to try to attempt it tonight because it's going to be bad. I will vlog it though. It will be on camera and it will be on my vlogs, all the chaos. And believe me, there's a lot of chaos at stations. You follow my Facebook account, you pick it. When the vlog comes out, you'll see. So, thank you guys. What you call me? I'm a big third gens. It's a 2020 and it's a stick shift. I wanted a stick shift. I didn't want anything else, and I had to wait an extra week to get it. So I have a 2020 gray stick shift Tacoma. I put a winch, steel bumper on the front. I put larger tires, 31s. I didn't raise it. I put a bed step on board. Oh, yep. So Dennis is needing my help. I'm gonna go down and help. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, Jeffrey 2087. It's a 2020 and I love it. That's my baby. It's 30,000 miles on it already. Yeah, I've taken it off-roading. I took it to the sand dunes in Silver Lake, Michigan, and she performed nice. So hi from Joliet. Hi reefer driver. She looked at you. I like it when my wife looks at me. I always try to get her to look at me, especially when she's mad at me. I try to like attention.
Papa, but she's scary when she's mad.
Everyone's scary when they're mad. Safe travels, says Mr. Hawk. Thank you guys. All right, I'm done blabbing. Bye. Have a great rest of the evening. If you're watching this, you are part of the motor coach world. Stay tuned tomorrow.